Hello everyone, this is Fernando from Ferocar Jewelry Designs, and in today's tutorial I'm going to teach you how to do a custom job for a client. In my case, this is going to be a real job that I have to do for a client. What he wants me to do is to copy this Hamsa. The camera focus over here, and also they're gonna use different size stones from the original. So the first step that I did was to take a good picture of this with my cell phone and a good illumination, and then I send that picture to my computer. So what I'm gonna do now in the matrix is I'm gonna bring the picture to my looking down perspective, so I can start drawing under the picture. I mean on top of the picture. So I'm gonna go to view, and we're gonna go to picture frame. So I'm gonna open a window. So I'm gonna search for my folder where I put the picture of the Hamsa. I use a program called AirDroid because my cell phone is an Android, so I can send anything from my telephone to my computer. Here it is. Okay, so this is the picture. So I'm gonna try to put it right in the middle. I'm gonna press shift so go straight. There it goes. And now I'm gonna measure this piece. Okay, let me turn this light. Okay, so this piece is 23.20 millimeters. Okay, 23.20 millimeters. So I'm gonna write this down. 23.20. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a line over here, and that line I'm gonna have that size 23.20 millimeters. Enter, and I press shift in the keyboard and click to finish the line. So now, selecting the line, I'm gonna type a command, and then command is align. Enter. So I'm gonna align that line horizontal to the center, so I'm going to put 0 there. When I press enter to repeat the same command, I'm going to go to vertical center. I'm going to press 0. So right now our line is in the middle of our working space. Okay, so I'm going to send this line to another layer, and I'm going to lock it so it doesn't move. And now I'm gonna resize the picture to that line, so I now have the same size of the original piece in my program. Okay, I'm gonna put another 2 lines over here, so I can use this as a guide. So I'm gonna unlock my line again. I'm gonna use the single line tool. I'm gonna go over here to the end. I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna enable both sides. I'm gonna press shift. I'm gonna let it go. I'm going to repeat the same process over here. gonna press B, or you can do click over here, or press B in the keyboard and enter. That's the quick shortcut in the keyboard. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna select the new two lines that I made, and I'm gonna send it to the same layer where I put the other one. I'm gonna lock all the three lines. And now I'm gonna resize the Hamsa again. Okay. So yeah, I think, yeah, right there. Can leave it a little bigger. It doesn't matter because this is gonna be like half millimeter more or less, so it's not gonna be a big deal. So now what I'm gonna do is I need to align this corner over here with this corner over here. So that's how I know that when I'm gonna make the drawing around the end, you know, this part is gonna be straight in the middle. I'm gonna press shift. Okay, that's good. So I think it's aligned. So now I'm gonna use the Interpolate curve. So I'm gonna start around here, and I'm gonna start drawing. Okay. And I'm gonna finish the line over here. Okay, so I'm gonna select I'm gonna lock this picture also, so I'm gonna send it to this layer over here and lock it. And now I'm gonna select this line that we just made, and I'm gonna press F10. See like how many control points that I have. I cannot have too much control points, so I'm gonna press escape, and I'm gonna type reveal command, reveal, and enter. So I'm gonna reassign the control points. It's going to reveal how many control points that I want in my curve, because I think it's too much and I need to simplify the draw. So I'm gonna go around 8 control points, so you can see the change over here where it's gonna be the new line and compared to the old line. So I'm gonna press OK. So now I'm gonna press F10, and you see now I have less control points to work with. So I'm gonna start to accommodate those points. Okay, right there. This is less job than if I have all those control points that I had before. Okay, that's good. Okay, here you see that this part of the curve go out from this straight line, so I have to fix that, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mirror the half of this part to the other half. This part of the line cannot finish like that, has to be inside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this control point just like that. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna press escape, and I'm gonna do this line over here and the rest of the part. So same tool, interpolated curve, and I'm gonna use the end of the recent line that I made and start drawing the other line through here and enter. I'm not going to rebuild this one because this one have a few control points. Maybe you can delete this one. Okay. and maybe okay, I can do a straight lines with the interpolate curve. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna press shift in my keyboard and the line's gonna go straight. So, yeah, you see here is like a separation from the line and the hand over here. This is a defect on the camera, or maybe the angle that I took the picture. Maybe I took it from the side, so that's why it looks like that. But I have to go straight. I cannot go like this because the hand is not gonna come out good if I follow the border of the picture. So I'm gonna try to get more close to this. So now I'm gonna use maybe the arc tool. I'm gonna place it over here and I'm gonna finish it around here. Yeah, I think that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna unlock the picture one moment and I'm gonna move it over here just to make this card. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna enable control points right here, so selecting the hand. So I'm gonna move this point. I'm gonna make it a little higher. Right there. I'm gonna go to arc again. And I'm gonna start around, let me see, around here, yeah. And finish here. Something like that. Okay, and I'm gonna move the hand again, so I have to unlock the layer, and I'm gonna try to put this line like in the middle of this hole over here, so right there. Okay, now I'm gonna do this other curve over here, the other half of the finger. So I'm gonna use the same thing, art direction. And I'm gonna start from here to the end of the other arc. And I'm gonna press shift, so the tool is locked there in the middle. And click to finish the arc. Okay, so now that we have this, I'm gonna hide the picture. I'm gonna start working with this. So you see this border, you see in the picture is finished pretty rounded. So to do that, I'm gonna take my circle tool and I'm gonna enable tangent. And I'm gonna start from here to this curve over here. So it's gonna be something like, yeah, like that, and enter. I'm going to select all these curves over here, and I'm gonna take trim command, and I'm going to select this one, so I'm gonna click it, and I'm gonna click here. I want this one out and this one out, and yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna press enter to end the command trim, and I'm gonna take join, so I can join all those curves over there, so it can be only one single line. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to select the rest of the curves, and I'm gonna take the same command join. So now I got 4 cards joining into one open card. And now I'm gonna take mirror. So I'm gonna mirror this left part to the right. So it's asking me for where do I want to start. So I'm gonna start over here in the end of the draw that we already made. And I'm gonna press shift and down and click to release. Now I'm going to select the 2 cards and I'm gonna join. So now we're gonna get a close card. So if the Rhino told you, if you did a join and it tells you that 2 cards was joining into an open curve, then you're gonna have an error, because when you are going to make the solid, because the curve is not closed, it's not gonna be solid, so it's gonna be a surface. So for example, let me do Ctrl Z to go back, and I'm gonna move this one. So I'm gonna show you an example. For example, I know that right there is not open. So if I join these 2 cards, they're gonna join in one card because they're connecting down here where I have my cursor. So, but it's not gonna be solid because it's open in the middle finger. So when I go to solids and I make the stroke curve straight, it's gonna do it. But you see, it is a surface, it's not a solid. Why? Because here we have this part that I didn't close. So I'm gonna close it, press F10, I'm gonna take that control point and I'm gonna move it to this control point, and now it's joined. So if I do the solid again, I'm gonna see that now we got a solid part. There it is. Okay, let's do the inside. So because like I told you before that the stones on the client want to put in the Hamsa are a little bigger. So I'm going to start to put in the stones in the borders to see how much bigger they are compared to the one in the picture, and maybe we have to do a little bigger the draw that I have over here. So the diamonds in the borders, I'm gonna go to gems tool in the main menu of matrix, and I'm gonna select this one, gem loader. So it's gonna show me all the gems that Matrix have in their database. Also, these ones are diamond cuts, but Matrix also have like simple cuts. So you press here this little arrow, it's gonna show you all the other gems that Matrix have. And also have cabochons. And now the custom pair, going back to diamond. So I'm gonna take this round one over here. And the size that the client gave me for the diamonds is 1.6. So I'm gonna go over here to 1.6. And I'm gonna press this little arrow, this green arrow here. Okay, it's already on our workspace. So I'm gonna move this to the border. I'm gonna bring the picture on. Okay, I think they are almost the same size. Really, just a little bigger, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna start copying. I'm gonna copy this same diamond that I have over here, so you don't have to start going all the way over here and placing diamonds in the center and move it up to the border. So I'm gonna start working with this with Ctrl C and Ctrl B, and repeating the same command and start placing diamonds. So if you got any question, remember you can ask me anything. You can leave the comments in the video. I will be very happy to help you. Also, you guys can follow me in my Instagram. There you can see like my recent works. Also, sometimes I post like when I'm gonna make these tutorials, so that people know, my followers know that there is already a tutorial in YouTube. I haven't do tutorials since a lot of time, so I'm coming back. I'm gonna try to do more tutorials of the job that I do for my clients, because it's not gonna take me too much time to do it. So yeah, you guys know, and the new ones doesn't know, I'm a jewelry designer in Miami. I am from Colombia. Right now with the pandemic, I'm working from my house. I've got a studio here in one of the rooms of my house, so I have to go like this bench, and I have getting some 3D printers to work with, and to do the unpacking and the reviews, etc. So yeah, this is a little disaster, my studio right now. I'm sleeping over here too, because my daughter is visiting us. She's on vacation, so she's sleeping with my wife. I'm the one who's sleeping over here. So yeah, guys, that's mostly my studio, this computer, and my view. Miami weather, guys. Sometimes very sunny, and the rest raining a lot. So yeah, let's continue with this. That's store. Okay. So always try to use the arrows, so you know you are going straight, because if you take the stone like from here, they're gonna go anywhere, and maybe you don't have good eye and you're gonna place something like this, so it's gonna be a little bit to the right. So it's better to always use the lines, except for this case that I have to move to the right. So because I have this space over here, I know that I have to move all these limestones a little bit to the left, so I'm going to select all. Just maintaining the left click and drawing this rectangle, and when I click out, it's going to select all the things that I have on the square or under the rectangle. I'm gonna move it over here a little bit, just like that. Now I have to move this one too. Okay. So Control C, Control V, and do the same for the other stones. So this one, I know this one is in the center of the Hamsa, so I'm gonna put a line in the center with my center line that I made. Okay. Also, I'm gonna show you, after we finish the hand, how to do a rendering in KeyShot. Okay. Yeah, I'm losing space here, but I can see that the stones in the picture are pretty tight over here, so I'm going to check the piece. Okay, let me search for my look. Not this one. I got a jewelry one. Okay, guys. Got to put saliva on my pants. Okay, let me check this one. Yeah, just these two diamonds over here are pretty close. They're almost like touching each other. So maybe I'm gonna leave it like that. I will see when after I finish putting all the stones, I'm gonna start to put in the bronze. I'm gonna see if I need more space there. So I have maybe to do this hand drawing a little bigger, maybe a little taller or something. Something will do. So I'm just going to go setting diamonds to the middle because I can mirror all these diamonds over here from the left to the right, so it's gonna be easy. Also when you are working as a designer, the clients want you to be fast, and also if they pay you per hour, or when you work in a company that they pay you per hour, they want you to be very how can I tell it in English, like they want you to be productive. So they will need you like you to do like 3-4 designs per day, because they have to get their money back. So if you just do one design per day, that design they can buy from a freelance designer like for $60-$70. You are not going to be a good business for them to hire you. So this is how you do the things faster. If for example, if it's something like this, you can repeat all this part from the left to the right. So you are making this part in half of the time as if you start putting stones manually all the way from to the right and drawing this part. So yeah, this is just some tips so you can be more faster in your designs. So these blue ones, these sapphires are same size. And for the middle they give me a size also. So the middle one, it says in the envelopment that it's gonna be 4 millimeters. So I'm gonna get one of the small ones over here. I place it over here and I'm gonna search for the 4 millimeters over here. Here it is, and yeah, the same size of the picture too. Okay. So right now I'm working with those Sonic minis. I don't need these ones. The beginning was pretty difficult because the prints didn't came accurate. They was coming a little smaller, so start searching in internet why that happens in the 3D printers, and I fixed in the Cheeto box, that is the software that they use to slice the CAD files. I changed the screen size because the real screen size of the Sonic Mini, the regular one, it was different from the one that they tell you it is. So, and also the software already have the printer in their database, and they put you like a standard screen size, and that wasn't the screen size. Was, I think, a little smaller. So yeah, after I fixed that, the prints are coming exactly the size that I put in the matrix. So yeah, now I'm gonna select all the stones in my left side of my drawing, and set for the one in the middle. Also, I'm gonna type a group command. So I'm gonna make just one group with all these stones over here, and I'm gonna mirror. I can press 0 because I know my draw is in the middle of my working space, and I'm gonna press shift, and there it goes. Okay guys, so this is a very good technique to do the things, because for example, I'm going to group. If I need to move this diamond, this is going to reflect in the other side too. So you see, this is going to make my life more easier. See, wherever I move that diamond, it's going to reflect in the other part. So if this didn't happen to you in your program, it's because you don't have enabled this Reno history over here. So you have to enable this tree for this to work. Okay, so he's recording like everything that I'm doing, and what I mirror to the other side is going to have the attributes that this part over here have. So if I do something in the original part, it's going to do the same in the other part, except for the curve, because this one I already joined it. So this one is not editable anymore. So if I enable the control points over here, let me hide the picture. So if I move over here, nothing is going to happen over here because I already joined it. So I lost the history right there. So okay, next I'm gonna do these holes over here, also this round part over here of the halo. So for this part, I think I'm gonna have to draw also, because if I do an offset over here, I'm gonna take offset in my keyboard. So I'm gonna offset that line to the inside. I'm gonna take the diamonds are 1.6. I'm gonna take 1.75. And let me see where it finishes, where it ends. No, 1.8, maybe not 2 millimeters. Okay. So if I do this offset over there, okay, I got something pretty close, but I got this round shape that I cannot work with. So what I'm gonna do is Ctrl Z. I'm gonna do the offset again, pressing enter, because that was my last command. So when I do enter, it's going to repeat my last command. So well, I'm going for enter, and over here in the options of this command, there is a thing that it says corner. So the corner smooth is the one that is making this corner from over here. It's making it round. So I'm gonna change this to sharp. So it's gonna follow the sharp shape that I have over there in the angle. So I'm gonna click, and there it goes. You see? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. And think this one I'm gonna leave it like that, because okay, or maybe I'm gonna start making the solids first, and then we'll see if we have to do something to change something. We can do it in the line that we draw, and the chains are going to be applied in the solid. So you're gonna see it. So okay, so this hand, where the hand goes? Okay, there it is. This Hamsa hand is hollow in the inside, and it has a border over here. So this the solid thickness part, I think, let me see, thin is around 1 millimeter, I guess. So we're gonna go over here to 1 millimeter. So I'm gonna go to, I got a icon history over here, so I already used the stroke chord straight, so I'm gonna use that command again. So it's going both sides all the way up and down, so I don't need that. I need to go only to one side. So here in both sides, in the command menu options, I mean, I'm gonna change this to no both sides, yes. And so I'm gonna click it, so it goes to no. So now it goes only to the side where I put the mouse. So I'm just going to take a minor one and enter. So it went down, it went negative. Okay, so I'm gonna clear the picture, I'm gonna hide it, and I'm gonna see how the stones looks right there. So yeah, I got a little metal over here, so where I'm putting my cursor. So yeah, I'm gonna edit this part. So I'm gonna press on the card, I'm gonna select the card, and I'm gonna press F10. So yeah, you see why you have to simplify the control points, because when you have to do this, you have a lot of control points, then you're gonna say, oh no, I have to edit a lot of control points. So yeah, I didn't simplify this one, but it was the outside, I think. So this is a projection of the one of the outside. So to make it easier, I'm just going to select all these control points, and over here too, and I'm going to pull the arrow up, and something like that, because here I have to leave a space for a front. Also I need to put a front over here, so this part over here looks like weird, so I'm gonna start playing over here. So I'm gonna delete this one and the same here, so they look the same. But here I got this, yeah, this corner over here looks different from this one, because the control point that I got over here, it was the one that I was doing that shape over here. So I'm going to go Control C. Oh, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this one up. So, but I need to change the way the arrows are pointing to. So I'm going to go to this little sphere over here. This one will show me the menu for the options of my combo. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to say here that align to object. So now it's following this line over here, and it's trying to follow this line that goes to here. So here I'm going to click it, and I'm going to tell in that go all the way up for 1.2 of distance. So there it goes. So I have a space for a prong here. Okay, let me see the picture. Okay, so you see it's only a single prong in there, so I got a lot of space there. So I'm gonna do the same over here. I'm gonna select, and I'm gonna click the red one, and I'm gonna go minor 0.2, 0.2, and enter. Okay. So now I'm gonna take this close to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this one, maybe these two, because here is close to the border, and I'm gonna give around, let's see, and I'm going to click this arrow, and I'm gonna go 0.1 maybe there. So same for here, there, and also 0.1, there it goes. And over here, let me see the picture. Okay, we got this round here and a straight line all the way down. So next step, we're gonna make the halo. So I'm gonna go to curves tool again. Okay, here I got the circle tool in my icon history. So I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna go to the center of the center stone, and it says end. So I'm gonna click there. I'm gonna open it, and I'm gonna leave it close to the one in the picture. Also, I have to look that I have to be aligning this, touching these corners over here. So I'm gonna click right there. Okay, and I know the circle is there, it's like behind the picture. So when this happens that you don't see the lines or the control points, just unlock your picture and go to perspective, and from the gumball put it a little bit down like there, and lock it again, and from looking down now you will see the whole thing. I think I moved the circle too, so let me see. Yeah, so what I should do here is I have two options. I can go from looking down and go to transform and project to zip line command, and say the LED input objects yes or no yes, because I don't want two of the same circles. I don't want the circle to be repeated. Okay, you know what I mean, repeat. And now it's send the circle to the zero in our work area. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this circle solid. Let me see. Okay, the circle in the halo that's gonna make the halo is also 1 millimeter. So I'm gonna go to straight curve straight, click the command and minor 1. So now we got the circle there, and now we're gonna work with the fingers. I'm gonna start making the fingers. So here what I'm gonna do is do straight lines also. So I'm gonna start, okay, needed to start from here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a guideline here to around here, and now over here I'm gonna enable a near in the snaps menu, and I'm going to select single line. I'm gonna go around yeah, I think, and around here. I'm gonna enable both sides of B in my keyboard and enter. I'm gonna go with Shift, pressing Shift. I'm going to click it right there. I think this is too tall, so I can go with the Bumbola, put it down. And the rest part is to mirror this one. So okay, let me see something. I didn't have too much metal here, so let me check the drawing, the piece, I mean. Yeah, you cannot see almost any metal behind the stone in the original piece. So what I'm going to do is going to select going to disable the control points. I'm going to select the inside curve. I'm going to put the gumball in the center, so align to Z-plane, and I'm going to, there is this little squares over here, so I'm going to select any of these two, and I'm going to press Shift in my keyboard, clicking the square curve, and I'm going to move a little bit bigger the inside line, like around there. I want it to be close to touch the diamonds, like almost in the border of the diamonds you see over here. Okay, that's better. And now the outside one, I'm going to do the same, but in the contrary, I'm going to reduce to escalate that drawing. So I'm gonna go inside, select pressing Shift in the keyboard, so you go uniformly in all sides, yeah, not size but side. It's doing the same from left to right, from up to the down part to the bottom. So you see over here. So now okay, now I don't have metal in this border, so I'm gonna enable the control points and fix that. Also over here, I'm gonna take this diamond down. Okay, it was gonna be more easier than that, but yeah, this thing happens. So the circle, I'm gonna make a little bigger circle, because the circles I can see in the picture that one has a little, you can see the metal in the border, so yeah, that's no problem with that one. I'm going maybe to reduce this one a little bit, there. I'm gonna make the circle a little bigger, doing the same thing with Shift and then clicking the square, the gumball. Okay, it looks a little bigger, so move it there. Yeah, that's good. It's touching here, and over here in these angles. So now I don't think that I can fit from in here, so I'm gonna press F10. I'm going to take this one, and I'm gonna throw it down like around there, and I'm gonna bring this point and this point to the center. So I'm gonna take this red square over here, click it, and take it inside like that. There it goes. Yeah, maybe this one and this one and these two. I'm down like that. This one and this one a little up. Fixing the shape over here. Maybe I can delete this one and this one. See? Yes, that looks very nice. Okay, over here, I'm gonna enable again the control points. F10. Select the curve and F10. Okay, again F10. I'm gonna take these 3 control points and I'm gonna bring them up there. Okay, let me see the Hamsa. Yeah, just like that. And what else? Okay, over here. Let me see what I got in this part. Okay. Yeah, you got a lot of bad job in that part in the original piece. You can see like they put a screw there maybe for the casting and they left a little piece of the screw right there. Or maybe they soldered. They put something there, it's a little piece of metal. So I don't know what happened. Okay, so I'm gonna take these 2 control points. I'm gonna take to the center, selecting the red square, and now I'm gonna put those a little bit up. And now I'm gonna move these 2 control points a little bit up too, because here are 2 prongs that are catching these 2 stones over here. Okay, what else? This is, I think I want this more round, because maybe moving this point over here, this one over here. Always check if the gumball is in the middle line. I always trace a middle line, so I have a guide to know that I'm working uniformly in the 2 sides when I don't have the history working. So I'm going like that. And now these 2 guys over here, a little bit up. Okay, let me hide the picture. Okay, this one go a little bit up, a little bit up, just like that. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so now I'm gonna move this one over here, like in the middle of the stone over here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. So. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna draw the lines that are gonna go all the way down. I'm gonna use this part of the hand also. So I'm going to have to delete the solid that I have right now. So I'm gonna use the single line. I'm gonna click in the end of this line over here. I'm gonna go all the way down, entering the circle over here. Okay, let me see the picture again. And I have this curve over here. So okay, let's do the one in the middle. So I'm gonna go for the single line again, and I'm gonna go the way up over here, or maybe. Okay, let's trace it from here inside the circle, and I'm gonna mirror these 3 lines. Mirror from 0, enter, shift, and click. Okay, so now I'm gonna hide the picture. I'm going to delete my yeah, I'm going to delete this border of that frame of the hand. Going looking down, and I saw a problem over here, so I'm going to correct this. That's going to pull those control points. I'm going to take a little bit down. These two control points, I'm going to take it out from the middle. I'm going to open it. And I'm going to take a little bit down again, and right there. That's a good one. Okay. So now we're going to start trimming. I'm going to start to trim these corps over here, so I can take out what is left. So trim command in the keyboard, enter. So I'm going to delete this one inside. I don't need this one anymore. And this one and this one. Okay. So always zoom in the curve that you trim, because sometimes there is a little excess of a curve, and it's so little that you don't see it, and when you're gonna do a joint or something like that, you're gonna have a failed joint. So enter. I'm not gonna join this one because I have to do an arc over here and here. So I'm gonna join this circle with the shape of the hand too. So yeah, I'm gonna have to delete the solid in the circle too, but I'm gonna finish here the angle. So what I'm looking right now is that I have to make this line a little lower to make the arc over there. So I'm gonna work with, okay, you can see I'm gonna work only with the one in the left. Okay, I got a half project. Okay, so it's one piece right there joining. So I'm going to select everything over here. I'm going to press F10, and I'm just going to select the control points in the left and in the right. Put a little bit down. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. And now I'm going to do the same over here. F10. Select the control points. I'm going a little bit down. I'm trying to go the more slow that I can do, explaining these things. So you don't have any doubt. Okay, now I'm going to the art direction tool. Remember that if you don't have these ones in the icon history, you can search it always in the core menu. So it's this one that has 2 points and like a point in the middle, art direction. So I'm going to select one end and the other end, and I'm going to go up to give the shape of the art. Okay, and let me see the picture. Okay, go something like, I got a from here and here, so it's gonna go something like that. Okay, and let's make this one over here too, the middle finger. I think there. Okay, so let's hide the picture. If you see here, there is an angle that I need to delete. So how I'm gonna do that? I can do the tangent also, but that's too much work to do. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna mirror this to the right. Okay, now I'm going to select all the arcs that I have made. I'm going to select the lines that went down to the circle of the halo. I'm going to join all this into one single part. So join. So it says I have two open curves, this one over here and this one in the mirror. Okay. So I don't need any more these guidelines over here. Okay, maybe this set of stones I can move it a little bit right there. Nice. Okay, this prong over here is gonna be very tight, so I'm going to try to fix that, because the thing when they tell you to copy something, you don't have to copy the errors that they make in their design. So you can fix it in the new design, even if you're copying something, trying to do it better than they did. So remember that, guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna fix this little angle over here, but it's not notable to the eye, because you see this piece is small. It's 23 millimeters, so you're not gonna see that over here. So I can delete that angle or soft that angle, or I just can leave it like that. But I'm going to do it because I like to be a little perfectionist. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to select maybe these two, or I can delete these two over here. So there is no angle now. See? I'm going to do the same over here. Now we don't have no angle. And I can push this a little bit bigger, because I noticed that when I delete those two control points, it reduces a little bit. But this size is not notable in the end piece. You're not gonna notice the distance of 1 millimeters. It's a micron basically. So yeah, there and there. I think this one is smaller than this one. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna fix that too. That's why I moved the diamond, so because I want it to look the same big of this one. So okay, Control C to put it back on where it was, from where it was, and I'm gonna put it side by side to see if they're almost the same size. Okay, let me see the one over here. Okay, the one in the original is a little smaller too, so this, you can see that it's almost close. It's not too much difference there, so I'm gonna leave it like that. And now I'm gonna work with the circle. So I'm gonna delete the solid, and looking down view, I'm going to join the circle with the hand. Oh, sorry guys. Let me have some water. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna to select all those lines that we did for the holes of the fingers. Like, this is the separation of the fingers. Okay, I got everything in the inside, so I'm gonna trim command again in the keyboard, enter, and I'm going to delete this one and this one. Okay, I'm going to delete this one over here, delete all the ones that are touching or intercepting. I'm going to delete this one, okay, let me see, this one. So this one that you see that are closed are the ones that are going to make the hole when you make the solid. So this one, I delete a line over here, I got a line, so not a problem, I'm not using that line anymore. So okay, here I went wrong, I delete the one line that I shouldn't delete. So here you got the option to undo what you did. Okay, so I have undo that one, so it was this one, I think, yeah, over here, and these two, this one, yeah, that's all. So yeah, looks the same. Okay, so enter to end the command string and take join, and pay attention to the result of the command. I don't want nothing to stay open, everything has to be closed. So I got 12 curves joining into 6 closed curves, so we're doing great. Now I'm going to select the outside, pressing shift because I already have in my selection the ones that I just trimmed. I'm gonna click the outside, I'm gonna go to perspective to see what's going on, and I'm gonna go to the structure straight. Click it. Already in the option menu of the command is already the minor one, the left one. I'm gonna press enter, and there it goes. We got a Hamsa hand right there. Now we haven't finished. We have the tricky part, the prawns. The prawns are the ones who are going to catch those stones in place. So here, I'll show you. Here we have 4 prawns for the center stone. And you see we got sharp prawns for the little ones, and also we need to do this border over here to give it more high at the piece, to the piece I mean, and we have to pass the holes all the way to pass the metal, so the stone's gonna have light and they're gonna shine. That's how you make a diamond or a stone to shine more with the light, because they have all these cuts in the stone and they are made to catch the lights and make it brighter. So okay, let's start with the prawns first. So I'm gonna go to the gems menu, the main menu, hams or gems. Sorry, it's not gems, it's in the colors. I'm gonna go to the colors menu, and here we have the hand colors. That one are the one we're gonna use to pass through the metal. But now we need to set the prawn, so I'm going to go to setting, and here we got prawn on surface, so we're gonna use that one. So when you click it, gonna have this option bar over here. So here in this box it says surface, so I'm going to select the hand, the solid hand. Also you can do that in a surface, but now we got it as a solid, so I'm going to select that one and put it in the arrow. So it's going to put the hand inside the box. Right there it is. And now we got a prong playing on top of our hand. So here is the measurements, the size of the prong. So this is the thickness of the Y is 0.6, because this is our small stones. I think that 0.6 is gonna work pretty good. At least that if they're gonna make a rubber. Let me connect the energy to my cell phone because it's dying and I'm recording with my phone. Okay, the cable, I have to change. I need a large cable. One sec. Kind of large one over here. Okay, that one is not gonna go too far. Let me connect it to my computer now. Okay, that's good. Let's connect this Ferocar. Let me move some cables over here. I don't know if that's gonna go on the video or not. But... okay, guys, got energy. So, where we was putting prongs. So okay, so yeah, this is the Y of the prong. This is how deep it's gonna go in the metal. So always check that out, because if you leave it in 0, it's for sure that the prongs are gonna stay in the air. So when you print it, you're not gonna have any prong on it. So always go. I usually go to 0.2 millimeters. So let me show you what it's doing when I do that. So it was in 0. Let me do a trick over here. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, let me go something like in this border. Okay, there. Come on. Okay, there it goes. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna show you what it's doing. So it was in 0. So you see that the prong disappeared. Okay, so here it is. So you see that's in 0 position. So it's on top of the surface, not even touching the surface. You can see there is like a little line there. So I'm gonna go 0.2. So the prong is going down. It's putting metal down, like as you see over there. And I just put a prong on the surface. So I'm gonna do this again. So okay, so we got metal of the prong inside the Hamsa hand, and this is the height of the prong. So it's too high, it's too much metal over there. So I'm gonna take this down 2.55 maybe. Let's see. I think that's good. That's good, because I know this line have those prong a little bigger, because sometimes they do rubber molds and they reduce etc. Or sometimes they use stones that are not in the same size. Sometimes they put a little bigger, a little smaller, so it's better to have a good prong. And the rest, this is like the shape of the top part of the prong, and this is like to make the prong like a cone or more straight. So yeah, but that's good. So okay, so now going to start setting this prong. So I'm gonna go to look down menu. I'm gonna change my view to shade it, so I can see more clear where I'm going to put those prongs. So I'm going to start here. Also, Matrix have a tool that it can put the prongs automatically, but sometimes doesn't work pretty good. So I always like to put like manually. So yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna let you the photo of the Hamsa in case you wanna recreate what I'm doing here. Remember, just put the prongs in close to the border, because what the stone setter is going to do is it's going to close the prongs to catch the stones. So maybe these stones over here I'm going to move a little bit to the border, because here in this part is less space to put the prong. Okay, what I can do here is, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna Control C, Control V with these prongs over here. Okay, right there. Okay, let's move this over here, over here. That's good. There's a lot of space here, so maybe I'm gonna make that prong a little bigger. Here. Here. There. Okay. So this one. Okay, nice. Okay, this is the one that is a single prong, so I'm gonna put some metal on that prong. When I share 3 stones right there. Something like a little bigger. Let me put the one in the corner to see how it fits. Okay, so right there. And this one a little bigger, a little thicker. That's good. Okay. So the same thing, I'm gonna do the left part, and then I'm gonna mirror all these prongs to the right part. Here. I'm gonna mirror this one right there. I'm gonna go a group, a mirror, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. I'm gonna work like that. Right there, Control C, Control B. Control C, Control B. Good. I need a single one. Okay. So here in the picture they have two prongs. Okay. Right there and right there. Over here, wow, this one over here is a very little one. So I'm gonna open this. Gonna leave that like that. Okay. It's gonna be a hard one, this one over here. What I can do there? Nothing. It's a small one. I want to see the original one to see how it looks like. Okay. And what maybe I can do is just take this card over here a little bit down. So I'm going to take the two cards because I already made a string over here, so I don't have the history. I press F then I have to select these control points over here and put it down a little bit right there. I think I can go a little more down right there, so, because I don't want to lose too much the size of that prong right there, because you put a prong too small, the gold is a soft material also, and mostly it's 18 karat gold. It's more soft than the 14 karat gold. The 14 karat is a more a strong gold in the physical way is stronger than the 18 karat gold. 18 karat gold is more pure, so I don't know if you have seen those cowboy movies that they used to buy the gold and the silver coins to see if the coin was real. Yeah, it's because of that, because the silver and the gold, if you buy a 24 karat coin, you're gonna mark your T in the coin. Also same happens to silver, so it's not the strongest material. So yeah, and also if you put a little prong there that's less than half of a millimeter, that thing is in using it and touching it, it's gonna make the gold it's gonna make the prong to get loose and the stone to get loose also. So I better put a strong prong even if I have to put more metal over here, because this prong is already small. It's already like 0.6. It's almost a half of a millimeter right there, and these stones are 1.6 millimeters. They are not 1 millimeter stone. They're a little big stones also. So I don't want my client or the end user who's gonna buy this to start taking this piece to the jeweler to put a lost stone. So yeah, there's some details that you have to pay attention on it. So yeah, I think this is good. I'm gonna move this from over here. Okay. Okay. Let's put the one over here that's gonna catch the 3 stones. That's look good, so right there. Maybe over here I can give a little bit of metal. So I'm gonna catch this control point on this one, go a little bit up. I'm gonna open this one over here and this one over here, like that. Maybe this one and go higher. Yeah. So this stone is almost it's too close to the border of the stone. So I want to give a little bit of metal right there. Okay. I'm gonna rate these ones up. Right there. Yeah, that looks good. So I can open this front a little bit more. Right there. Right there. Yeah, I like it. Can make this one a little bigger. Oh man, on this one it's very small, a very small front. So what I'm gonna do, let me check the sample piece, see how small the one in the sample is. Yes, the one in the sample is not that small that I was thinking, so I'm gonna have to work something here because this front is gonna lose a lot of metal when we set the stone. So yeah. Okay, let me see. What can I do here? Maybe same that we did with the other two over here. A little bit. Oh, forgot. I didn't select this one over here, so it took a weird shape. So in there is good. Let's see. Okay. I don't know. Still don't like it. There. Oh my God, there's a lot of metal there. Okay, here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. At least we have more metal now than before. Maybe I can close this a little bit over here. Okay, yeah, work with that. Okay guys, so now we're gonna put these ones over here and we have to go to the halo. Okay, this one. We don't have all this metal here. Okay, this one is good. Let's see what happens here. Okay, I have to move this brown. So I'm going to ungroup command, this a little bit to the left there. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Control copy. I'm gonna copy and paste. Okay. So I'm going to unwrap. Here is a little tight space. Okay, let's see. Let's work only with one. Okay, so here I got a problem with the angle of the prong. See, the prong have a little bigger in the bottom part, so I'm going to try to do here a straight prong. So I'm going to select my Hamsa, put it in the surface, in the prong on surface. This is the prong options menu. So now I got that prong right there, so I'm gonna go over here where this angle line is at. I'm going to reduce this percent to almost 0. So there, good. So you see that now the prong is straight. Doesn't have no angle anymore, so I can take the prong more to the border. There. There, that's it. Enter. I'm gonna go a little bit downwards. There is good. Now I'm gonna group. I'm gonna Control C, Control V. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna take this more to the center of the stone. Here is metal out of the Hamsa, so you can see it over here. So that's not gonna be notable in the gold piece, so I'm gonna leave it like that because they have to polish and clean and etc. Go here. Okay, that's good. Okay, we got this part already. We're gonna mirror this to the. Okay, here I think I got a problem. It's supposed to put a plum right there. Let me see. Yeah, so it's a little plum right there. So I'm gonna do. What we're gonna do here is okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a big deal here. So I'm gonna take these 2 control points. I'm gonna take it up. Okay, let me see more. I'm gonna close it a little bit. Okay. So let's set a prong right there. I'm gonna take one of the prongs over here. I'm gonna take it. Wow. See how little space we have there. So I'm gonna take one of the straight prongs that we use over here. So I'm going to grab this one. Control C, Control V. Put it there. Okay. Let me see the perspective. How much prong is out of the metal? A lot. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of metal outside the hand. So okay, going F10 again to show the control points. I'm gonna raise this up again a little bit. Let's see. Okay, maybe you can move this stone to the left a little bit. Then take it up. Then a little more to the left and take it up. Okay, right there. I'm gonna move the prong, almost touching the other prong. Something like, okay, I'm gonna do a straight prongs over here too. So let's do the straight prongs right there and right there. Let's do a straight prong here. Yeah, I shouldn't start with the straight prongs because this is too tight space here to work with. So okay, but this one over here is good. This one over here is have a little metal over here offset from the hand, and this one's still outside, so I'm gonna start to bring it in this prong. What I'm gonna do with this prong, I'm gonna play with this prong with a little angle, so the stone settler can play with that. So you see how that I move the gumbo, because I want to align this part to this outside over here. So when I go to perspective, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the red. I'm gonna take this red, I don't know how you call that thing, but that one is to rotate the piece that I have selected. So I'm gonna give a little bit angle, but I think that it's not gonna do much. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not doing too much over there, so that's gonna bring the prong in a little bit more, because I don't want this part over here to look outside the metal. So I'm gonna do the angle again, see what happens. Okay, leave it like that, and select the control point again and take it out that control point a little bit more and open it a little bit. And let's see. Okay, that's good. I leave that one like that. Can fix that. The jeweler can make more shape to that one later, but I think that it's gonna work really good. Okay, it looks weird, man. But they're gonna push the prongs. So if you leave the prongs like this and the stone is in the middle of, how they catch the stone is that they close the prongs to catch the stone. So that angle prong that is like this, they're gonna do pressure on the prong to catch the stone. So when they finish, now they're gonna look like that angle shape. Okay, so we are missing prongs here, so let's do it. Okay, here I'm gonna work with the normal prong because I have a lot of metal space there. So I'm gonna I'm gonna put only one here. I'm not gonna touch this stone over here. Use this one, I'm gonna touch it. So for this part, I'm gonna bring a straight prong angle. A straight angle prong, I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna put it. Need it more to catch this stone than this one, because this one I'm gonna have texture also here. So yeah, basically that. Now I'm gonna bring have here one. What I'm gonna do here, because I have too much space here, too much metal space here, I'm gonna go a little bigger with this prong. Maybe like this, because what I can see is that the center part is look with more metal than the borders that make the shape of the Hamsa, of the hand, I mean. So okay, this one is okay. So now I'm gonna take this small one over here. Okay, so there is a command or a matrix. It's a Rhino 2. It's not from matrix, it's a Rhino 2, that we can array or repeat those prompts all the way around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to select these two prompts over here. I'm gonna group those two prompts over there, and I'm gonna go to transform menu, and this is the array color. So I'm gonna click it, but you have to have these two on selection. Click array color. So it's telling me what is the center of the color array. So the center is going to be the center stone. So the center stone, remember that it's not in 0 coordinates. So I'm going to use the center of the diamond or the end. I'm going to click right there. And now it's asking me for the number of items. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stones. So it's going to be by 11. So I'm going to take 11 and enter. And it say it's going to do a 360. Okay, I press enter to accept those options. Now it's showing me a preview of how they're going to be. That's good for me. So I'm going to press enter, and the command of the color array is finished. But you can see in my screen there is a prompt that is not touching the stone. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to group this pair of prompts. I'm going to move it manually to touch the two stones, or to touch the stone that is not touching. And there it is. And now I'm going to press escape to hide those control points. And now I need to reflect or mirror all these prompts from the left to the right. So maybe a lot of you guys are going to select one by one like this, or you're gonna go something like this, but then you're gonna maybe catch some drawing lines in the back, etc. Okay, the fastest way is you go to the layers. So you go to the purple one, that is the one that is assigned to the prompts, and you stand up over the color and you make a right click on it. So it selects everything that is purple color, and I'm going to deselect this one of the halo ones. Okay, this one I can go like Control Alt and click and draw the rectangle to deselect. Something like this, so it's going to be more faster. And now that I have the selection of these prompts, I can do a group, single group. So now I have all these prompts in a single group, and I can do a mirror command. I'm going to press enter because I wanted to start from the center, and 0, enter, and shift, and click. And now I want to group these two also. So I make the group. I take group command again, enter, and now I want to group the halo ones. So what I'm going to do is the same. Right click in the purple. I'm going to control and click the one that are already in a group, and I can do a group with this one, because or maybe I can do the whole group with all the prompts. So now they are all in one group. Also the same you can do with the diamond. You can right click in the color of the diamond, and you can select all the diamonds at the same time. So yeah, let's do that. And group. Okay. And now we're gonna start making the holes and we're gonna make the cutter that is gonna make the hole in the metals, so we can make a boolean function in the Hamsa hand. So I'm going to select all my diamonds and I'm going to go to the cutters menu. The first one is the hand cutters, so I'm going to select that one. Okay. Something's wrong with my matrix, so I'm going to close that one. I'm going to select the hand cutter again. Okay, let's see. Yeah, sometimes matrix is a little buggy, so let's do it again. Let's see what happened. Okay, matrix, what's up? Okay. When this thing happens, just to close the program and open the program again, I will fix it. Or I can do Gen Coder library that it will bring me a prompt, but the problem with that one is it only works, I think, with one by one. So yeah, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna close the program. And yeah, hand cutter is not doing nothing. Okay, I see something there, so I'm gonna. Okay, what's going on? Let me see. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna go to put the gens in the gen box. So now I got the cutters right there, and they are passing through, right? So okay, this cone shape looks weird. Okay, because I enable some advanced features on the gen cutters. I'm gonna turn this up. There you go. For those that you wanna know, like how much things you can do with these cutters, so I'm gonna show you some things over here. Matrix have like a database of different styles, so they are over here where they started. So when you click it, it's going to show you this box. In this box, it's going to show you like all the data from they have. This one will not pass through the metal side by side. It's only like a superficial hole, just to fit the under part of the diamond. So I'm good with the one that I have right now, so I'm not going to change it. And also, if you turn up the over here where it says gens, in this part, if you enable it, so this what it's going to do is that you can change the shape of the hole that is going to make in the part that you're making. So if I go over here, I click this profile over here, it's going to show me a database with a lot of drawings, and you can adapt. Also, you can make your own ones and put it over here. Just going over here to edit. So if I select this square one, look how it's going to change over here. So we got now a square shape. So yeah, it's like you can customize your hole that you want to make in your piece. So I don't want that neither, so I'm gonna change my profile to round again, and I'm going to turn up this to gen. And matrix tends to get slow when you have a lot of stones and a lot of powders, and it starts to go very slow. So I have to have a power computer. And now when you do a piece with 100, 200 or maybe 1000 diamonds, it's better to worry. It's better to worry on another program, really. Or maybe copy the diamond to rhinoceros and work only with rhinoceros and set your stones and everything. It will be faster. Also, I know the Madrigal is faster than this one. I already tried it, a friend bought it, and I tried, but maybe because I don't use it, I didn't get used to the menus, a little different. But it's pretty fast. It opens like this, super fast. So yeah, I'm gonna press enter to accept this cutter. So now I have all those cutters right there. I'm going to select the hand. I'm gonna go to solid, and I'm gonna go to difference over here. So this is gonna make a volume difference. So having select your piece that you want to cut, click there. Now click the cutters, press enter, and we got a hole right there. So I can delete this one or just put it in another layer and hide it. I always have like to conserve my tools that I use for if later I need to edit something, or I know what tools that I use and what size they were. So now next step, okay, the next step is that I'm gonna go back, Control Z, because I want to raise those stone, the center stone a little bit. So I'm going to ungroup all the cutters. So now the piece is solid with the Control Z. So I'm going to select this one and this one. Okay, I'm going to ungroup the stones too. I'm going to select again this one and the center stone. I'm going to go like 0.2 millimeters up. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit higher because I don't have too much metal for that stone, so it's gonna open me a big hole in the metal, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna go a little bit higher, like another 0.2, no, maybe 0.3. Let me see. Okay, that's good for me. Okay, that's better. Because also the stone is going to be a sapphire, and the sapphires are not like perfectly cut. So now I need to select again all the colors, and they are ungrouped. So I'm going to do the right click over the color and can group it and select the Hamsa. Go again to difference, select the colors, enter, and you can hide the cutters or delete the cutters. And there it goes. Now we need to do the final step, not the final because we still have this little ring that we have to put here to put the bell. You can see it right there. I have to make that one too. And the next step is gonna be how to make this border over here. Okay guys, so we got a drawing line over here, right? So I'm gonna go Control C, Control V to copy the line. Then I'm gonna go here in this arrow and I'm gonna take -1. Okay, so we are over here in the border. Now I'm gonna let it go inside like 0.01 right there. And I'm gonna do an offset, but I'm gonna measure this one to see the thickness of this hand. We have 0.5. Oops. I think no stones loses. So got 0.52. So if you have 52 or 0.50. I should make this one 0.55 because after the casting they have to polish, they have to do the pre-finish and then the finish, and that thing is gonna take metal like 0.2% of metal. Everything will go out of the piece. So I'm gonna leave it a little bigger because I know it's going to reduce a little bit. So I'm gonna do an offset again here. And I'm gonna go 0.55, enter. And it's close, very close to the border of the cut. Yeah, I can live with that. Yeah. You're not gonna see that because the stone is gonna fill the hole. So let's do that. There it goes. So it's right there, but we cannot see it because it's inside the metal. So I'm gonna go gold over here, and that is the line right there. And let's see what we got over here. Okay, that's nice. So how high this one it is? Let's see. I did 1 millimeter the thickness of the metal. I think. Okay, let me show you. I think it's like not too much. It's like 0.7. Okay, my daughter is here and my dog just run away to say hi. Yeah, I think it's like 0.7. I'm gonna leave it like 0.9, I guess. They told me that they want it a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna change this. Oh, I clear the selection, so I'm gonna select again. So I'm gonna group these two lines, and I'm gonna go to make a straight command again, and I'm gonna go minor 0.8. There it goes. So let's shade this. We got the border. So now it's measuring 1.8 millimeters. Let me close the door because the dog is crying. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys. I'm gonna measure this one to see how tall it is with the prongs and everything. This one is 2 millimeters with the prongs. Okay, so let's see how much we got in this one. Little finger with the prongs. I'm gonna go to measure. I'm gonna select this one, alignment dimension. I'm gonna go all the way up to the prong, all the way through here. I'm gonna disable near. I'm gonna press shift. I'm gonna get close over there, 235. So yeah, we're okay. We're very, very close to 198, 2 millimeters. Now I forgot to put the prongs on the center stone. So let's go to the center stone. F6 to when you press F6, it's gonna show you an option menu that have another commands. That are also here, but it's like a shortcut, you can say. So I'm gonna go to the stones menu. I'm gonna go to that prongs. So there we got 4 prongs right now. And how big they look in the original one? Not that big. So I'm gonna go like 0.6. Maybe 0.65, I guess. 64, 65. And I'm gonna go new 15, I guess 15%, or maybe, yeah, 15 is good. And yeah, let me see. Okay, they are between between one stone. Let me see which one. Between of the okay, one is between two stones and the other one is in the middle of the stone, so we are good like that. The one down here are between these two stones. I can accommodate that. Let me see the height. Okay, it's a little higher, something like that. I think I'm gonna give it a little bit more, like 0.7, 67, 65. Okay, the height. I think it's good like that. So I'm gonna press enter. Yeah, this front looks weird. Let's see how tall is this stone over here. So yes, it's tall. Yeah, they would put the front, the stone settler would put it, and that's it. Just gonna try to catch the border of the stone. Okay guys, so now the next step we have to do here is to make the ring over here for the bell. So the bell is the part where the chain pass through. So I'm gonna go to my curve tools. I'm gonna select the circle. I'm gonna go all the way down here. I'm gonna enable this tool over here that is gonna align my where I wanna put the circle right there in the center. So I'm gonna disable this and I'm gonna make a hole of 1.4 millimeters so the bell can pass through. And I'm gonna move this a little bit. And now the thickness of my the solid ring is gonna be 0.8 millimeters. So what I'm gonna do is an offset of this circle over here. I'm gonna do it 0.4 millimeters. So the half size of the 0.8 of the tube that I'm gonna make here of the ring. So now I'm going to select that curve and I'm gonna use the tool called in solid. It's in solid menu and the tool name is pipe. So I'm gonna click it, but you remember you have to select the curve where you wanna do the pipe. And the distance I can click over here in the other curve, or I just can take a 0.8 and enter to accept those measurements, and there it is. So now I'm gonna go down with the pipe or the ring. So I'm gonna leave it around here, yeah, around there, not in the middle because I know there is a lot of weight over here, and when the pendant is gonna hang up, I need it to be straight, so if it doesn't level or it doesn't go down to one side of another one. So always put the ring close to the part that you think is more heavier. So all the weight over here is right here in where the stones are on the front. So I'm gonna leave it right there. And I'm gonna get this a little bit inside the metal of the hand. And okay guys, the Hamsa is ready. So I'm gonna send this picture to the client, so he give me the okay. And then I'm gonna show you how to pass the file to STL, and that's all. You just send it to the client. This client has his 3D printer, so I'm not gonna print it. So I just have to send it by email. So okay guys, give me a second, I take some pictures and I will come back with you guys in the cell phone video. Okay guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna convert this to the STL format so I can send it to the client. So I'm going to select everything over here except for the stones. And in tools, I'm gonna go to mesh repair, click it and enter. And what it's doing is it's doing the STL or the mesh that we're gonna save in STL format. This sometimes takes a little bit. Okay. I have to do the mesh. So I move the mesh from the cat file. This is what we got right now. Okay, so this is ready to send it by email, so I'm gonna save it. So I'm gonna go to selecting the mesh. I'm gonna go to file, export selected, and I'm gonna create a folder for my client. Name it Hamsa and with stones and halo, size 22 millimeters. Enter. And here I'm going to change the file format to STL. Hamsa 22 format. That's Hamsa with halo. Okay, and save. Okay to this, and I'm gonna save all the file. Control S, and I'm gonna go to the search the folder where I put the STL over here. Hamsa Pendant final. Enter. We are finished, guys, and thanks for watching the tutorial, this jewelry tutorial. It's a duration of 2 hours almost. I tried to go slow with this video, more for beginners, so try to do a very good explanation of how I make everything, how I create my own, like the curves and everything, and how the stones was, how I set the stones and the bronze, and yeah, any question, feel free to ask. You can leave the comments. Also, if you like the video, don't forget to follow me, give it a like. Thank you, guys, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.